At this stage, the craftsman prepares a special metal mold designed to combine multiple blades into a single unified structure, where the mold contains a square cavity in which four small blades are carefully stacked in a precise layered arrangement to fully fill the space, and once positioned, fine metal powder is added to fill the microscopic gaps between the layers and strengthen internal cohesion, after which the material is compacted to ensure even distribution without voids. Before final sealing, the blades are coated with a white protective layer to prevent the internal metal from sticking to the mold during heat treatment. Then, the mold is fully sealed and welded on all sides to form a completely enclosed block. After that, it is placed in a furnace at extremely high temperatures, allowing the internal metals to begin gradual fusion, and once heated it is transferred to a hydraulic press where it undergoes repeated high-pressure shaping. As pressure continues, the outer mold gradually separates from the internal material while the stacked blades merge into a single solid metal block. After several pressing cycles, the piece is left to cool completely, and the external shell is carefully removed, and in the end the inner structure is revealed as a solid, unified metal piece free from the mold and ready for the next shaping stage. After obtaining the solid inner piece, the craftsman reheats it at extremely high temperatures to make it more malleable, then gradually begins shaping it into a small flat metal plate that serves as the initial foundation of the blade. At this stage, the plate is placed into an advanced laser machine that has been precisely programmed to cut and engrave the required design, where the machine creates the exact slits and details that will later hold the glowing liquid inside the blade. Once the laser cutting process is complete, the plate is carefully removed and the craftsman marks the surface with guidelines to define the excess material that must be removed to form the final knife or dagger shape. After marking these areas, the excess parts are cut using a precision cutting tool, and then the piece is transferred to a high-speed rotating machine equipped with sanding paper that smooths all edges from every side and removes any roughness, giving the piece a refined and polished surface in preparation for the final stages of shaping. In this scene, the craftsman begins the final finishing stage of the blade, carefully polishing it from all sides until it achieves a smooth and reflective surface that highlights the precision of all previous steps, after which he applies a paper adhesive tape on one side of the slit in the blade to temporarily seal it and prevent leakage of the material that will be poured later, as the slit is open on both sides and requires precise control. Then he prepares the special compound that will create the glowing element inside the knife by mixing two different liquids and adding a shimmering blue powder that gives a distinctive visual effect, thoroughly blending the mixture in a small container until fully homogeneous, after which he pours it into the slit until the cavity is completely filled, then leaves it to dry and solidify within the metal structure. Once fully cured, he begins the manual finishing process using only sandpaper, spraying water on the surface and sanding it gradually and carefully without any machines, removing fine imperfections and improving the texture, and as the process continues, the blade becomes smoother and more polished, gradually revealing its final refined appearance that reflects both craftsmanship and precision. In this final stage, the craftsman prepares a natural wooden handle, carefully drilling it to create a precise hole that allows the blade to fit securely and in perfect balance. The blade is then combined with the handle using a strong adhesive made from a mixture of two liquids, one white and one gray, thoroughly blended to create a powerful bonding material that ensures a permanent connection between all parts. Next, pre-shaped and drilled copper components are added to reinforce the structure from both sides, turning the blade and handle into a single solid unit. The piece is then left to dry and stabilize overnight, and in the morning, the craftsman carefully shapes and polishes the wooden handle until it becomes smooth and comfortable to hold, followed by a light coat of oil that gives it a natural shine and luxurious appearance. After removing any remaining protective materials, the project is fully completed, revealing the final knife as a refined masterpiece combining precision metalwork and elegant wooden design. If you enjoyed this journey from start to this final masterpiece, don't forget to support us by liking and subscribing for more content about craftsmanship, transformation, and creative work. Share the video with anyone who enjoys this type of amazing content, and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload.